Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Dave. I'm a licensed podiatrist and I would like to thank you for watching my video on my Frugal Foot YouTube channel. If you like these videos, please hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Well, this topic is something that's pretty trivial to most people, but I will tell you this is a question that I get in my office so many times. Is probably maybe the number one question, and that is, how do you cut your toenails? Do you cut them straight across? Or do you cut the corners? Do you round them? And generally speaking, the answer to that question is I generally round toenails when I cut them. Very rarely do I cut toenails straight across. And for an example, look at your own fingernails. How do you cut your fingernails? You round them, don't you? If you were to cut them straight across, well, then you would have these wings sticking out in the corners, and you would catch them on all kinds of things. Well, think about if you did that with your toenails. If you just cut your toenails straight across, you'd have these two edges sticking out, and you're going to catch them on your socks, you're going to catch them on your shoes. You're probably going to scratch your legs when you're sleeping, which can be dangerous if you have a disease like diabetes. You're probably going to catch them on your partner's legs in bed, and they're not going to be very happy. And then you might actually pull up the nail because it'll catch on something and rip the nail off of the nail bed, and that can create an infection. So, which are you better off doing? Cutting it straight across or rounding them? And generally speaking, in most cases, my recommendation is to round the toenail, and that's usually how I cut my patients' toenails. Pretty much that's how I cut my toenails too. So now people will argue that they're concerned that they're going to get an ingrown toenail by cutting down into the corner. So I'm not at all recommending that you cut into the corner. I'm just saying round the toenail. And if you're concerned about cutting into the corner, then what you can do is take your toenail clipper and cut straight across, and maybe just a little bit of a corner, and then take a file and use a file like an emery board and just go ahead and file the corners so you don't have to worry about clipping the skin. Now, you're probably going to be using an instrument such like this, and they also make a larger one, larger than this fingernail clipper that is just for toenails, and I'll leave a link to that in the description below so you can check one of those out yourself. This is not what I use when I'm clipping toenails in my office. If you want to see what I use, and I think you'll be pretty impressed, well, you can click on the link to the video, which I'll leave again below this video so you can see what I use. It's quite an interesting tool. So if you do have a disease like diabetes, or if you have any kind of circulatory or neurological problems where you can't feel things, then it's quite wise to go to a podiatrist and have them do it for you. So, and if your toenails are very, very thick and painful, go see a podiatrist as well. Talk to them about how you can have your toenails debrided. Alrighty, well, if you like this video and you learned something, please give it a thumbs up. I'm Dr. Dave. I'll see you on the next video.